So, hello. How are you? I'm Seb. So, I think this is the third time that I tried to record myself playing this game. I managed to, I don't know, not be technically literate enough to actually like get the recorder, the audio recorder and the video recorder going at the same time. So, here we go again. So yeah, this is Link's Awakening. It's or rather, it's the remake of the old Game Boy game that came out in '93, I believe. I like the ambition on the intro, like having it 2D animated. So this game, I think it came out. Yeah, it came out in '93, and I think I played it. How old was I? I think I was 13 or 14. I borrowed it from a friend, and when I was 16, I bought it. So I still own the Game Boy cartridge, the original. I'll try and dig that up. Show a picture of it. Although I don't keep my old Game Boy around anymore. I should get a Game Boy. So I was really enthusiastic when Nintendo announced this game a couple of years back. Alright, so I'm gonna delete this save. XLR. Because it's the save file that I played. I've died 60 times on this. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna be playing it on hero mode. I usually prefer playing on harder difficulty. My last name was I'm glad. What should my name be? I think I'm gonna name myself Gnurg. Gnurgy? Or rather Gnurgé. Yeah. Aw, so cute. What a relief. I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What, Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You are on Koholint Island. Is this a stand for something? It says Goomba. Okay. Okay, I was trying to talk to her. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful, okay? Oh, they're so cute. Hello, not Mario. Well, Gnurgé, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Taran. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of this shield. You got the thing. You got your shield back. Hold R to repel enemies with it. So what I think is interesting is that Link is walking in, like he's not blending into his. I'm not sure how to describe this, but he's just walking in these like really solid like 8 different directions, but it doesn't like walk. It's not as smooth as other games. I'm just babbling. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like when I try to turn as smooth as possible, this is how hard he turns, and I think that's a design decision that they made so that the game would feel like the old game. I mean, the old game obviously wasn't It wasn't 3D. It was a 8-bit game to the Game Boy. Or is it even? Is Game Boy 8-bit? Or is it less? I should look that up. That feels inaccurate. So yeah, I think the blur on the top of the screen and the lower half of the screen. I mean, it's slightly distracting at first, but it's nothing that you don't get. I mean, it's nothing you don't get used to. It really they chose to have that blur to emphasize that the characters are toys and the island is like a small toy island. Hoot hoot! So you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot! Right, cool. Thanks for the tip. You found your sword! It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. You can swing it with B to attack any enemies in your path. Yeah! I like it that they decided to reboot this old game, and it's a Zelda game, right? One of the largest franchises there is. And they just decided to make it like cute. I really respect Nintendo for being so bold with a lot of the decisions that they made recently in the recent years with their games. Like Breath of the Wild is a very different Zelda game, and I think it's, you know, it has a lot of flaws, but as a whole, I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. It was really good. I did not enjoy Skyward Sword as much. It's one of the games that really made me lose my temper. That and StarCraft, I think. But yeah, Breath of the Wild was really good, and I think Smash Ultimate is amazing. Like all the characters they have. What else is there? I mean, obviously this game. Mario Odyssey is amazing. Maybe I'll play that as well. So in this game, you wake up stranded on an island, like the intro says. And as you can see, there's it's a bit different from the Zelda game. There's a lot of different Nintendo characters in this game, or I should say like pseudo Nintendo characters. Like obviously the Bow Wows are from Mario. I think they came from Mario 3 initially. And obviously the guy in the beginning, Tarin, whatever his name is, he's like he's a Mario, but not really. I think there's a couple of references to Lord of the Rings in this game as well. I'm gonna... Oh, nice. Oh, it's a seashell. You found a secret seashell, but what do you do with it? So I'm gonna go ahead and collect... Ouch. 10 rupees. Okay, I got 10 rupees. So I can play the crane game. I'm usually pretty successful with the crane game. So the way that this works is that you only got one shot per axis. So you gotta go up, and then you gotta go right, and you have to let go, and that's it. Nice, got it. No, because I can't afford it. Not yet. Not until I get 50 rupees. So, like in many Zelda games, I think this started in A Link to the Past. Or maybe it was this game. You start chain quests by doing something quite inane. Like in this case, I'm winning this Yoshi doll from the crane game, and I'm gonna bring this Yoshi doll to a family who's gonna give it to their kids. And in the end, I can't really remember what the last item is. Like in Ocarina of Time, you get the big orange sword if you do the entire quest. I can't remember how it starts, but like you take care of an egg, and you until it hatches, and then you have a chicken, and then they give the chicken to some guy, and yeah, it just escalates and keeps going, and then in the end you have a really big sword that does 2. I think it has like 2 damage. Whereas like most items have like 1. The only reason I know that is because I've been watching a lot of like Ocarina of Time speedruns. It's fascinating. Okay, so I'm gonna... Whoa! You won the Yoshi doll! We've been trying to do that forever. Our mom is really desperate to have one. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna give this doll to your mom. Can I buy anything yet? So, oh yeah, this is 200 rupees for the shovel. So the shopkeeper is kind of interesting. He turns like this, and the reason he's doing that is because of an old feature that they left in from the old game, where the way that you purchase stuff is that you bring it to the counter here, like this. But what you can do is that you can walk with the item around him, and then you can leave the shop with the item, and you will efficiently have, you've stolen it. But then again, if you return with the item, he just, like, he goes full Palpatine and kills you. Whoops. What's going on? Okay. Lost connection to my controller. Alright. I'm just gonna turn in this quest. Or start this quest. Oh, will you give that Yoshi doll to my baby? Yes. Oh, thank you. You are indeed a generous person. Ah, I will give you this in return. You traded your Yoshi doll for a ribbon. Maybe you can trade the ribbon for something else. Oh. Yep, those are my boys. I'm Papa. Pleased to meet you. I'll be lost in the hills later, so keep a lookout for me here. Okay. Spoilers. Hi. Tyring went to the forest to look for toadstools, but I'd rather sing. Listen to this. It's called The Ballad of the Windfish. Okay. I'm gonna try my hand at the crane game again. This time, I'm gonna go for this figurine of a bow wow with a ribbon. Come on. Okay, yes. Good. Alright. Nice. Challenge again. Yeah. It's really easy for items to fall out of the crane. I was just about to say that I've been really lucky so far that none of the items that I've picked up has fallen out of the crane. Maybe this time. Come on. Yes. Oh! So close. Nice. Got it. I can? I can't actually remember what the secret seashells do. You got a Chow Chow figure. There must be somewhere you can display it. Okay, so I'm gonna go. No, actually, I'm gonna show this. This is kind of cute. This is a telephone booth that's shaped like a tree with a big phone on it. And when you go inside, there's only a phone. You pick it up and you talk to a guy called Old Man Ulrira. Hello, it's me, Ulrira. Ask me anything about the island. If you get lost, give me a call. You know, there is a library in the village that might have some good information for you. Talk to you later. Click. And Ulrira actually lives in the village. But funny enough, when you talk to him, how to say, please call outside. It seems that Old Man Ulrira is a shy guy in person. So he's really shy and he won't talk to you. He would prefer to do it over the phone. Yahoo! I'm fine. And you? I'm good. Makeup, jewels, dresses, I want it all. Oh, that ribbon, I need it. Will you trade it for my dog food? Sure. Lucky, thanks. Well, here's your dog food. You exchanged the ribbon for some dog food. It's full of juicy beef. Ah, oh, sweet, juicy beef. And I think I can put Chow Chow, yeah. Place the Chow Chow figure here, yeah. Does that do anything? Or will that do anything? It's a Chow Chow figure. Like the real thing, it requires a lot of love and a lot of patience. Okay. Why do my control this keep disconnecting? Yes, I'm ready. Cool. My bower is so proud of his fine fur coat. Fur coat? They're completely metal. Alright. Old lady clearly has lost it. Gonna go ahead and save my game. No deaths so far. Knock on wood. Ho, brave lad! On your quest to wake the dreamer, welcome to the mysterious forest. Much of mystery you will find on this uncharted Koholint island. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish naps. By the by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Well, I don't think it's appropriate to ask somebody if you've visited the Tail Cave, if you know what I mean. Go there with the key you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Tail Cave. That has to be like the easiest thing to joke about. The Tail Cave. And I just did, because I'm very original. No. Give me your money. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside this cave. You can destroy these crystals. You got 50 rupees. Nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the toadstool that I need. They haven't told me that yet, but you need the toadstool so that the witch can make you some magic powder. And you use the magic powder to sprinkle it on enemies and other stuff in game. No. So I'm gonna go to... Oh, I got a piece of power. There's buffs in game that gives you either it gives you an acorn that raises that will raise your defense, or you get the piece of power and you do more damage. So before I had to two-shot these moblins, and now I can one-shot them. Ah! It has a sleepy toadstool, it does. We'll mix it up with something in a jiffy, we will. It's all ready, it is. Take care, as there's not much there. Why not try a bit in my hut? You got some magic powder. Open the subscreen with plus and set it to either X or Y. So, I got some magic powder. Good job! Use it on your enemies and see what happens. If you run out, go to the forest. Pick some toadstools, and I will make you some more. Come back without a toadstool, and you may have to pay a price for my leftovers. Alright. Can I use it on rats? That rat is cute. I like his little tail. And the overlap in his animation. So this is interesting. You can do this in Link to the Past too. If you sprinkle some powder on these green guys, the cucumber guys, you can talk to them. I'm a changed blob, and that's not all I have to say. Now that I have lips, I fantasize about playing one of this island's songs on a flute. There are 3 hot local hits. All 3 of those blobby bops are magic. Literally. If no other tool will do the job, pull out one of those songs you got stuck in your head. I'm a changed blob. Okay, now you're dead. Oh, and it insta-kills the moblins. So now that I got the powder, I can go to the tanuki here in the forest. So, because I'm playing on Hero Plus, or maybe it's not called Hero Plus, I think maybe it's called like Hero Mode. I can't get heart from drops. I can only heal at fairies, and I think enemies do twice the amount of damage. So this is the harder difficulty, but I prefer it. As a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder. So he goes on a Vegas bender and turns into a man. The last thing I can remember was biting into a big juicy toadstool. Then I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon. Yeah, sounds strange, but it sure was fun. I'm all tuckered out. I think I better set a spell before I head home. Yeah, so that guy's like, he's pretty much Mario. He's looked like Mario. His backpack has a lot of like shrooms on him. He turns into a tanuki. Right, it's cute. You got the tail key. Now you can open the tail cave gate. Really? Take the key and go to the tail cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now! The windfish is waiting. Hoot. Hoot! Okay. So I'm going to the tail cave. I got 67 rupees, so I can, I should try the fishing game. Nah, not really. Nah, forget about it. It takes too much time. Oops. Oh, I like the effect when you swipe the sword. So well made. Now, I'm going to head into my first dungeon of this game. I think there's 8 or 9 dungeons in this game, and this is the first of them. It's very easy. So, like most Zelda games, the way that you play dungeons is just pick a route, you go there, you find yourself in a room with a bunch of enemies, you kill them, and then something good happens, usually. In the first Zelda, you would kill all the enemies and you'd maybe get a key or an item. You get a small key, it can open a locked door. And when you did that, when you got those things, you could use the keys to open doors, obviously, and occasionally it would unlock so that you could push blocks. You got the compass. Now you can see where the chests and nightmare are hidden. This compass has a new feature. A tone will tell you if a key is nearby. I like this art style. It's super cute. And I got myself another key. Funny enough, in the first Zelda, the bats were called keys. And another key. Where do I go? Oh yeah, I need to go this way. Every time you use a key, you spend a key. So, the thing you do here is that you just push this block and you open the door. My chair is very creaky. So, what separates this game from a lot of Zelda games of today is that you'll have this open space that you go in, and then occasionally you go into this 2D view, and this is actually a remnant of the second Zelda game, Link's Adventure, where you would go into 2D mode when you enter dungeons. You got the Rock's Feather. It feels like your body is a lot lighter. It's cool about this is that you can jump and you can slice. Jump! Yeah. I like you can like slice like 2 or 3 times before you land. That's just how intense Link gets. You got the nightmare key. Now you can open the door to the nightmare's lair. So, like most Zelda games, you get small, trivial keys that you can use to open these grey doors. And then you get a special key that opens the final door, which leads to the boss of the dungeon. This is obvious to anybody who's played a Zelda game, but I'm just explaining it to anybody, you know, who maybe doesn't, you know, they don't have as much experience playing Zelda games. And something that you don't see a lot in Zelda games today is, you know, just people, dead bodies, hanged in the cellar from chains. You know, much more to it, but I figured I'd do it. That is a weird hamburger. Buzz Buzz Outsider. Moldor. Yeah, so not too difficult. A very straightforward boss. And I will pick up these hearts. I was contemplating of playing a game without taking the extra hearts, but I figured that it would be a bit too hard. You got a heart container. Your maximum number of hearts increased, and your health has been refilled too. You got the full moon cello. Swamp. A path opens in the blooms. Alright, so that's the first dungeon of Link's Awakening. Thank you for watching. This will conclude the first episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!